Hi ladies, it's Angela here. Thank you so much for watching me on my YouTube channel, Angela Simpson Functional Medicine. I love helping females just like you start to learn how to understand where the hormone imbalance symptoms are truly coming from if you're a female over 40, 50 and beyond, and teaching you natural strategies to get your body back on track both now and for many years to come. I want to talk quickly about the topic of low energy. Most common thing I see with women as they get into their 40s and 50s, they feel like their energy levels are lowering, and some women feel absolutely exhausted, like their energy has just tanked. They can barely get out of bed, they can barely function with their daily life, let alone working and getting all the other things done on their to-do list. And it's exhausting to think about. They're so exhausted. So if this sounds like you're certainly not alone. It's very common, but there also are solutions to it. So what I would say the number one reason for low energy is it has to do with your adrenals, your stress systems, and this can catapult a cascade of reactions that doesn't allow you to sleep properly, doesn't allow you to set your immune system and your inflammatory system in the night. Things don't reset properly, and then your gut starts to get out of balance. You don't absorb nutrients well, you get sensitive to foods that you were never sensitive to before, and you feel like you're just a hot hormonal mess. Many women notice that their cycles get more and more disrupted. They have heavy bleeding, cramps, they don't know when their period's coming, they have sleepless nights, you name it. There's one hit after another to their energy systems. So in this mess, how do we figure out how to get the balance back? So we have to actually understand what's going on in the body. So the sex hormone levels are lowering, and the adrenal hormones, if they're not balanced, are taking the heat. And so we have to understand in this mix where you're at. So I always make sure with women in their 40s or 50s that we run hormonal testing. We check what's happening not only with your sex hormones, because we know those hormone levels are lowering, but we check what's happening with your adrenal hormones, your thyroid hormones, and insulin, which is a hormone that helps you balance blood sugars. And we help you understand in this mix where you're at with the hormone balance. All those hormones have to be in sync, they have to be in harmony with each other for you to have balanced energy systems. And we've got to start somewhere. If you've got a laundry list of symptoms, we've got to figure out where to start. And so, usually, where the biggest hormonal imbalance is where we need to start. And we need to dig down to the root. We can't just say, you've got a hormone imbalance, let's add this hormone and let's try and balance it out that way. We've got to figure out why you have the imbalance in the first place. For example, if you have low circulating thyroid hormone, it's not as simple as just putting in thyroid hormones for low thyroid function. We have to figure out why. So commonly, women have a lot of buildup of toxic load in their body, either related to gut bacteria or other toxins that are trapped in the liver. Super common for women to have a buildup of heavy metals, phthalates, parabens, all the products and things that we cycle through over a lifetime of putting on and in our bodies. They start to build up. And the thyroid, it actually needs a lot of the hormone being produced in the liver itself. And if we have too much toxin load in the liver, it actually blocks both the production and the utilization of thyroid hormone. Likewise with the gut, if we have too much imbalance in our gut microbiome, if we have too much imbalance and damage and inflammation in the upper intestines, we're not absorbing the key nutrients that help us balance our thyroid. So we have to figure out where the imbalances are truly coming from to help you get the balance back in your thyroid. Sometimes people can put in thyroid hormone and this will help them short term, but it's never actually going to help you get to the root cause and balance things out for the long term. And what women end up doing is they have to bring in more and more thyroid hormone to keep things balanced because they're never really getting to the root cause in the first place. So often we need to rebalance the gut, we need to detox and get rid of some of those toxin loads that are trapped in the liver, and we need to help balance the thyroid through proper nutrition. So if you're wondering how you could get out of that low energy cycle, that trap that you feel like you're in, you may be trying different diets, different supplements, different medications even to try and help hold up that fort, and you feel like it's just not holding up that well, please feel free to reach out to me because I know this is one of the most common symptoms for women heading into the perimenopause, menopause transition. Some women will utilize things like hormone replacement therapy, but again, this is almost to me like slapping a band-aid on the low energy. It's never really figuring out why and where that low energy is coming from because not every woman transitioning into menopause has absolutely debilitating low energy. So we've got to figure out where it's coming from for you. And if you want to figure that out, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can go to my website, www.angelasimpsonfunctionalmedicine.ca. I'd be happy to have that complimentary consult with you to talk about your health, talk about where your low energy could be coming from and how we get to the root of it. and also develop a long-term strategy for you to regain your energy both now and for years and years to come. You can feel better in your 40s and 50s than you did in your 20s or 30s, believe it or not. Women that I work with within 4 to 5 weeks start to feel like their energy has come back to even better than it was 10, 15 years ago. So I'd love to have this for you as well. Please feel free to reach out anytime. And again, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on one of my other socials, such as Instagram or TikTok or my Facebook group, Functional Medicine for Hormonal Imbalances, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share this with your friends if you think that they also would benefit from this information. And I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks so much, ladies. Bye for now.